Hi gang, Jeff McAleer here, and today I'm bringing you a spoiled victory so we can see what's going to be inside the box from this new release from White Dog Games. I have to point out that this is the first video being shot in the new location of the gaming gang, Mishawaka, Indiana. But regardless, a spoiled victory is the third Solitaire game in White Dog Games' line of various different historical games. It's designed by Paul Fish and my good buddy Hermann Luttmann. It of course is for one player, and you're going to be put in command of the Allies on the beaches of Dunkirk during the early years of World War II as you're trying to evacuate the Allied forces before they're eliminated. So this is a boxed edition. Let's take a look to see what we've got inside. First off, we've got 3 6-sided dice, and we've got a rule book. So let's kind of take a quick look through the rules here. Don't seem to be a whole lot of pages to it. It's an introduction. I'm talking about the scenario itself. How does the Allied player win? The game scale and terrain. And there's some photos throughout. They're talking about the different terrain areas here. Game components, the sequence of play. Looks as if a spoiled victory is played out in 18 turns. Got some more events, Luftwaffe attacks, escape moves, and victory point scoring. Pages are sticking together a little bit. Talking about German movement and attacks. I believe there's some event cards that are played that are very similar to the Victory Point Games States of Siege line, but we'll probably take a peek at those in just a moment. Talking about player actions. More info about the player actions themselves. Evacuation moves. Because what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to determine what units are going to continue to fight on and what units you're going to try to evacuate off the beaches. Talking about the end turn procedures there, as well as some optional rules. And there's Hermann's design for Duel of Eagles, as well as a couple of other White Dog game titles there. So we've got that. Also have a sheet in here. Looks like it's a bit of a setup card. Talking about how to set up the German forces and the Allies, the Belgians, the French, the British. Descriptions of the different events that could take place. Aha, and here's some of those cards, the action cards. Looks like some of these have come off of their little cut paper here. They're kind of thin, so I'll point out that no doubt you hear me say it all the time, you're going to want to sleeve these cards. I just like sleeving cards anyway if I'm going to play a game quite often. So we'll put those to the side for a minute. Let's take a look to see. We've got 1. Oh, more of them popping out. 2, 3, looks like 4 sheets of 9 cards each. And I see we've got the counters here. Looks like these are just rated for a specific strength level. Doesn't look like there's movement factors or anything like that, or defensive factors. It's just one overall strength here. Counters are a little fuzzy, but they're very thick. And they are dual-sided, as we can see here. But I have to point out, the print isn't real clear. It's not real sharp. So we've got the counters there. And I'm sure we're going to have the map. Let's take the map out here. It's a single-sided map, and looks like you're going to track all of your info on it here. Looks like these are the evacuation points in their staging area. So it looks like you're going to move the evacuated units over a variety of turns. There's the map as well. Here's the beaches. And you've got a turn track that runs along the bottom. So let's take a look here at some of these cards. And effective anti-aircraft batteries. So it appears, as I had mentioned before, it looks like these cards are kind of broken down a little bit in an order. So you've got your Luftwaffe attacks, where I guess they're attacking, the German move, player actions available, and looks like maybe evacuation points. Dutch scouts found in Thames. German probing attacks. Weather is crystal clear. A channel storm. So it looks like there's various different, each turn you're probably going to have to draw a card and it's going to tell you, okay, this is where the Luftwaffe attacks. These are the German units that are moving in to attack, how many actions you've got, and if you've got evacuations going on, maybe those are points that you utilize. German reconnaissance. Schnell! Looks like you're drawing twice for the German units there. Little ships of Dunkirk. More little ships of Dunkirk. German artillery bombardment. Tightening the noose. This is just an example of some of the cards that are included in the game as well. So there you have it. That is what we've got in the box for a spoiled victory from White Dog Games. You can order it from the White Dogs Game website, which amazingly enough would be whitedoggames.com, and it carries a manufactured suggested retail price of $38.50. Once again, this is Jeff McAleer. Thanks for taking a peek, and be sure to tune in next time. And until then, feel free to swing over to thegaminggang.com for all the latest in gaming news, reviews, and a whole lot more. Thanks for watching.